A message to the masses regarding disbursement and what had been happening and the solution. Guys, I want you to pay close attention because from the look of things, things are beginning to go in our favor and people are beginning to speak up, and the appropriate authorities are beginning to see what they can do in order for us to get the disbursement. So guys, I want you to pay close attention to this and listen to the end and get the full gist in order for you to understand what is happening and what you need to do on your own part, because I believe there is something you must learn from this video. So guys, subscribe to the update and let's continue this conversation in the comment section. Now listen to this video and get knowledge and get freedom, and bye for now.
Today actually I want to address a deeply emotional and empathetic discussion, the one that affects millions of Nigerians. The issue of government bureaucracy on grant disbursement within the country. Yes, the delays and struggles that is surrounding the disbursement of grants like Sanctuary Wealth, which is the UAAG grant, the Theobarth grant, the Supreme grant, and the likes of St. Rita Foundation and Midwest Improvement Program. Grant isn't just about the bureaucracy. It's about lives, it's about dreams, and it's about survival. Stay with me as I will definitely try as much as possible to uncover the truth and also talk about what needs to change. In the meantime, don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more impactful content of this nature. All right, for instance, imagine waking up every day with the hope that this will be the day. This will be the day that your prayers for financial stability are going to be answered. You have done everything right. You have submitted your details, you have followed up and waited, but the promises of these grants keep getting lost in the web of what is called bureaucracy. This is the reality for millions of Nigerians who have pinned their hopes on grants like UAAG, Theobarth, Supreme, St. Rita Foundation, and the likes. But it's not just about the delay, it's about the emotional and psychological toll it has begun to take on the masses. How do you explain a mother who can't feed her children today that the help, how do you explain to her that the help that she has been waiting for and that she has been promised is stuck in endless paperwork? Yes, we understand that bureaucracy is a necessary part of governance, but in Nigeria, it has become a bottleneck that actually stifles progress and dashes hope. Grants like this are supposed to be lifelines. They are supposed to be designed to uplift the masses and provide financial relief. Yet, we see constant delays, unclear processes, and a lack of transparency in all of the organs. Why is this happening? This is tied to some reasons, and majorly, number one of them is lack of transparency. Yes, the processes of grant disbursement in this country, they are shrouded in secrecy and they leave beneficiaries in the dark. There is no transparency from the organs or the channels or the handlers. They are all shrouded in secret courts and secret paths, and beneficiaries finally become the end victims of all these fiascos. Another thing I see into that is this political interference. Too often these grants become so entangled in political agendas that the delaying of these grant funds becomes an issue. A grant comes within the country, and before you know it, it enters into politics. And everything is not expected to be politicized. But you see, once it flies into the hands of the government, it flies into the hands of the people at the top, they begin to play ping pong on what's supposed to relieve the masses, and they don't care how they feel. As long as they feel all right, every other person could go and die. Political interference is satanic. Political interference within Nigerian ecosystem is satanic. It is called satanism. And the one that everybody knows, which is common, is the corruption and mismanagement. That one has become a bane. It has become a syndrome within Nigeria. In some cases, funds that are meant for the masses, they never get to reach their destination due to mismanagement or outright corruption. Outright corruption. I believe that these issues are not just administrative. No, they are life-altering for the millions who depend on these grants. Take Blessing, for instance. A young widow who has waited for a year for the UAAG grant. She hoped that the funds will help her to start a small business to feed her children, but today she's still waiting. Or Joseph, that is a farmer in rural Nigeria who counted on the Theobarth grant for purchasing of farm tools. He is still borrowing tools till today to make ends meet. Now, these stories aren't rare. They are the heartbreaking reality of thousands of Nigerians as we speak. Yes. But what can we do? How do we ensure that these grants reach the people they are actually meant for? How? Then we talk about accountability and transparency. The government and grant administrators, they have to provide clear updates and timelines for disbursement. It is sacrosanct. It is sacrosanct. And when we talk about this, it actually involves them publishing the financial records and ensuring that beneficiaries are informed at every step. Every step that they take, they have to publish it. They have to ensure that beneficiaries, if they are in the interest of masses, actually, they have to ensure that beneficiaries are carried along. Then this bureaucracy, yes, it's part of government. It's what they do. But they have to simplify this bureaucratic process. It has to be simplified. Enough of all this scam. It has to be simplified. They have to streamline the steps required to disburse these funds to the masses. They must cut unnecessary red tapes. It has to be. If truly they are for the interest of the masses, simplification should not be thrown out of the window. It should be, bureaucratic processes should be simplified. It should be simplistic enough. Red tapes, unnecessary paperwork should be cut off. Then there should also be independent monitoring bodies. There should be an establishment of independent monitoring bodies to oversee grant programs within the country. And their functions are to ensure that funds are properly allocated and channeled, and they are disbursed to the grassroots. The people that really needs the funds are the ones that are the victims now. I also want to impute community leaders. They needed to be empowered. Community leaders needed to be empowered. These are people that work with the grassroots. They are the local leaders. Unless they are also bought, unless they have also, or they are going to be bought. But these are the people that work with the grassroots. If they are empowered efficiently and fairly, then funds coming from the government down to the leaders, then down to the grassroots, would definitely reach its destination. It will. We must remember that these grants are not charity. No. They are a commitment to uplift and empower the people. There are promises that are made, and promises made must be kept. Yes. All right, to everyone who has been waiting, I want to remind you that your resilience and patience are admirable. You deserve better. And it is time that we collectively demand accountability. To those in charge, remember the faces behind these delays. The children, the parents, the students, the entrepreneurs waiting for a chance to thrive. Let us not allow bureaucracy to steal hope, because it's happening. It's happening within the system, but we shouldn't allow it. Thank you for listening to this voice note. And let's continue these conversations in the comment section. Share your stories, your frustrations, and your ideas. Together, we can push for the change that we desperately need.